All right.
Here we go. Another episode
no.
is smoothly going, and little Ghosty is on his way fighting some ghosts. Let's see how many he
Oh,
finds.
little ghosty.
Little Ghosty was looking earlier. He's been looking for about a few months now through the Goonies, and he finally figured out exactly how many ghosts there are. And today, we're finally going to get to it. Here we go. Little Ghosty, what you got?
All
Oh,
right.
man. He found
Do
a
I have the
ghost.
music
Hey, little
ready?
Hey,
ghosty.
little Ghosty found a ghost. And who's that voice do we hear?
Hello,
Who's there?
that's me.
It's Rob.
It's
I'm
Rob.
back.
Rob's back, guys. Everybody, welcome to another week of Ghost in the Scene. Sorry we took a week off, but we had some news that we were harboring. We had to talk to a few ad agencies just to make sure that the release date was perfect. We had to do it after 420, and we had to do it before, I think, the May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. I think that's another big day for the ad agencies.
Yeah,
So,
Cinco de Mayo is really the key demographic that they're going for nowadays.
and that's what Rob was telling me earlier, was that Cinco de Mayo was a holiday that he was not going to miss. He said that was the one that he's not going to miss, the Cinco de Mayo. And so
It's key. It's the key demographic.
we picked today to talk about some really great news. Mark, I can just see the sheer look of just happiness and joy.
I was
in
so
your face.
excited that I forgot. I was listening to Monster Mash earlier, and sorry that was interrupting the stream. But I'm just so excited to have Rob back. It's great. He's got a heck of a story to tell. I can tell you
Yes.
that much.
He does.
Long story short, Warner Brothers really pulled through, sponsored the rest of our GoFundMe. We were able to do what we need to do what we do best, and got Rob out of there. So, Rob, can you just describe kind of what it was like?
In the ghost world?
In the ghost world.
In the ghost world.
Well, it's kind of like this room, but dark.
Ah,
okay.
Interesting.
Oh,
very interesting.
I almost forgot to mention there's ghosts there too.
Whoa.
Okay, dark ghosts.
How dark and how many ghosts are we talking? Like,
very dark, lots of ghosts.
Very and lots.
Yeah.
Lots. I mean, I was thinking it'd be a little dim and maybe there'd be 3 ghosts. But
no. How much is a lot? I'd say at least more than 5.
Yeah. That's a lot of ghosts.
That is a lot of ghosts. Can I ask, was it cold or was it warm?
It was dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
So they really put you through the ringer there, Rob. I'm
Mark. He's Rob.
I'm just so not used to having him in the presence and in the conversation. How long have you been gone? I mean, can we fill you in on what's been happening with the world? Do you even know what's going on? I think the last time you were here was December 19th.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time since you've been in the moral world.
So they didn't let him take the country, did they? Seriously, they said ha 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 JK.
No, everything that you believe was going to happen didn't happen, and it turns out life is a cruel joke. Maybe you should have stayed in the ghost dimension.
It would probably be better
because we're living in hell. But lucky for us, we got you back, and that's one step in the right direction.
And let me tell you, Rob, Warner Brothers has really pulled through.
Yes.
They have become a friend.
Yes, they're not the enemy.
Helped support to get you back. They are also really interested in your story and have already begun production on their new film. and I'm pretty excited about this. They just shared this with me recently.
Mm-hmm. Now, yes,
Film they're working on, and here's the poster:
yes.
The Conjuring 4,
Oh my God.
Wait.
Rated R.
rated R. How can a boy so bright see in the dark? So it's just kind of about your adventure through the ghost zone and how we got you back and
Your return.
your return.
Wait, are
And-
they stealing my story?
It's more of a
No,
tribute
no,
to
no.
your legacy.
This is more of a partnership between two conglomerates.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be one the retelling of a story that is almost too good for the silver screen.
It is. It's really too good. They've already started casting.
I'm hearing Robert Downey Jr.
Who's gonna play me, Robert as me?
I'm hearing a Robert Downey Jr.'s name.
Oh my
being thrown around.
gosh.
Well, I also told Warner Brothers that I would be interested in playing Rob. I mean, I know you pretty well, and
do you think they'd let me play me?
you know,
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if you have the
you don't look the part though. That's the problem. Robert Downey Jr. looks more of a Rob.
I got kind of that
in
Rob
my eyes
vibe, and like
you're close. I mean, you're close, but I mean,
am I making any money from this?
You make money when they make money. When
they got you out of the ghost dimension. I mean,
yeah, I guess.
And also, I mean, let's be honest. This is also our story as much as it is yours. We've suffered. We've suffered for you. In your absence, I have suffered, Rob.
Been tough. I mean, that whole black tie season 1 wrap up party, we had to cancel that.
That was a lot of money.
You guys think, Mark, you were really amped for that. I
was really
the last thing that I wanted to do is take you away from that.
Gio bought.
I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Well, I mean, if they want, Downey to do it, I mean, who am I to complain?
Yeah. I mean, we'll invite you to the premiere.
As long as it's not Depp.
Oh, okay.
That's all I care. As long as Depp is nowhere near
I think
this movie.
Cameron Diaz is gonna play your mom.
Gio, when you say that name, it burns my face.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but there's I've had some personal interaction recently, and it's kind of scarred me from I would try if we could censor a little bit. It would be appreciated because it physically gives me pain.
I won't call him by his name anymore. I'm so sorry, Rob.
Thank you. Another alias could do.
Mm-hmm. I guess we know whose side he's on. Mark?
No, Rob, and I'd like him to clarify. So, Rob, while you were gone, we got in quite an argument.
This is more of a debate, not an argument, because I think both sides, we've kept it pretty amicable. We've left the personal stuff out of it. It's been a battle of the minds and of the wills. Okay. And I just want you to weigh in unbiased. Okay. And I want your professional opinion, because your professional opinion is what really matters. You really have, your feet on your boots on the ground. So whose side are you on? Are you on the team vampires and werewolves, or team only ghosts? And also, let me include that the vampires and werewolves include ghosts with that as well.
Okay.
What do you think? Do you think
just one thing? Mm-hmm. The DVD holes. How do the vampires and werewolves fit in there?
That's what I said. There's
no
way for a werewolf.
This is not.
No. I mean, I don't think it's impossible, but I mean, how do they do it though?
Yeah, how? Explain, Gio.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like I could have seen.
No. Okay, fine. You guys wanted it. You guys really want it. I'll give you the argument. I'll give you what I've been milling around, and this is some really hard science that I've been dealing with. Okay.
Yeah.
Some physics. I've been meeting with a physicist on Yahoo, and he's been teaching me some things. Now, the diameter of the CD hole is pretty standard, okay?
Yeah.
if you watch videos, if you read anything about vampires, you know that they have the ability to turn into bats. Okay?
Okay, so you got
Okay.
a bat.
Okay.
But when I think of a bat, it's gonna so if it's trying to fly through the hole, it's gonna get stuck.
Okay.
It's gonna be
Okay.
kind of like a sea otter in this
Hold on.
pack
So
situation.
let's say
It's
that
gonna choke and die.
this bottle
That
cap.
would be bad.
This is a bottle cap. This
Okay.
bottle cap represents the middle of a CD. Okay.
Yeah.
If I am a bat, what do people call bats? Okay. They call them rats with wings.
Rats with wings.
Okay.
Isn't
A
that what
rat.
they call pigeons?
That's also what they call pigeons. Yes, but I think they call pigeons
Are
more
pigeons? Oh,
But I think bats are rats with wings. Okay.
it rhymes.
Well, yes, exactly. And let me continue with my point because I feel like I'm really going to hit the nail on the head here. Okay. They say that the average rat, like New York rat, can fit his entire body through the size of a quarter, which is roughly the size of the diameter of a CD-ROM. Okay?
Okay.
Now, if a rat from New York can do that, why can't a bat from Transylvania do the same thing? Okay? We're liberal. It's 2017. You can't tell me that they don't have the same capabilities. Okay?
And what about a full-size wolf?
But
Okay.
what about the rat that ate the pizza, that drug it down the subway stairs?
That just goes to prove that rats are not as competitive and not as cool as bats. That's why I'm not talking about rats in movies. I'm talking about bats as vampires in movies. Okay? Now let me get to Wolverines, or as I like to call them, werewolves, because I think Wolverine is a werewolf, is a human like hybrid werewolf. But that's a whole nother thing. I think X-Men.
I don't know, Gio. That's like a whole thing. I thought he had like the science in his hands, and that's how that happened.
The science in his hands is what is.
I mean, it's explained thoroughly in the film.
Connect. I understand.
Yeah, you don't have any science to back this up. Like in your whole.
Well, I don't need you guys to harp at me like I don't know what I'm talking about. I've been talking to a physicist on Yahoo. He's been telling me all about how. Okay, so second point of evidence. I've been watching the movie Twilight, and Twilight, you see werewolves.
Scientific ale.
Mark, if you don't believe,
well, you say you're a scientist.
If you can't open up your
I
mind.
don't see a Bunsen burner. I don't see any test tubes. Where's your scientific proof?
You just have to understand that if you go onto JSTOR, you see the peer review articles that Twilight was a very highly peer reviewed movie.
Peer reviewed. Oh yeah.
It's peer reviewed.
Oh, like
so
peers, like werewolves watched the film and then critiqued the werewolves in the film.
It was more like scientists critiqued the physics and the reality of the film, and they concluded that it was 1-to-1, that it could happen in our reality, that Twilight exists because it's a true story. It's basically what could have happened if vampires were more prevalent and had diamond skin and instead of were afraid of the sun. But werewolves turn into humans that they're very skinny and lanky. Okay? Now, I believe that a very flexible man, maybe flexible woman, can fit through the diameter, the size of a rat. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, if you don't believe it, that's up to you. But if I believe it, and I think people are on my side, and I just want to know, Rob, give me your unbiased opinion. I need it now.
Man, it's less clear than ever before, guys. I don't know what to say. I really can't make a decision on the matter.
Well,
that's just the truth.
You're gonna have to do your own research then, Rob, because I've been really grinding really hard to
I mean, you make really good points. I think rats can do amazing things, like eat pizza and probably skateboard. Sure, they're in movies. I believe rats are in everything.
Rats are
in those worlds. So, but that makes a good point. That means there's an entrance. So, but they need to get down to the little size of the hole.
Yeah, and I mean,
it's look at that.
Tiny.
Could you get in there?
It's tiny.
No.
I've been sticking a lot of things through those holes. Just just a lot of lab tests. And I'll be honest, Gio, I can't even get a small marble in there. And I've been talking to some animal shelters, and I've been trying to test a wolf and put it in the DVD hole. And the Marin Wolf Shelter, when I told them what I wanted to do, they said, no, the wolf won't make it. Who told you that was a good idea?
Who told you?
Well, these are paranormal creatures, not normal wolves either. Yeah. So they could be capable of things that we aren't even aware.
Thank you so much. Because if you watch any werewolf movie, if you watch a single werewolf movie, Mark, you will see that they transform from big to small. Their muscles transform. They get all loosey goosey and they change. That's the same thing, except they can do the same thing except make themselves like a worm, and they can crawl through. Have you seen the movie Ace Ventura when Nature Calls, when he goes through the rhinoceros butt? How big was that butt hole?
That was very
Oh my God. Wait. Gio.
Yes.
An anus.
An anus.
You're a genius.
I'm a genius. Thank you.
So it's
the diameter starts small,
and
the beast doesn't have to shrink. The hole expands.
Yeah. How has to expand?
God damn it.
Interesting.
I'm telling you guys, I've done my research. I've been talking to a physicist on the internet. He's telling me all kinds of stuff, and he's going to crack the case on the Warner Brothers thing. I know we're about 75%, but he is on his way. He's also a psychologist. He's very, very well known in the field. I don't want to reveal his name because he wants to remain anonymous for now, but I will call him Mr. Anonymous, Mr. A, Mr. E, Anonymous.
Mr. A Anonymous.
Mystery Anonymous.
There we go.
Okay.
Well, the jury's
Dr. Mr. What?
Mystery Anonymous.
What? I don't get it.
I don't either. Who knows?
All right, guys.
Great to have we're all back.
It's good to also have the money funded to get Rob back, to know that there's money out there. And that's for everybody, guys. If you need $200,000, I mean, listen, we're three guys from California. We didn't have a pot to piss in, and now we have $200,000 that we used to save our friend. Now that's something, okay? And you can do it too. So GoFundMe really works. You can make tons of money, and you can do it for whatever you want. Okay? Change your life, and you have the chance to do it yourself.
Achieve your dreams.
Achieve your dreams. And don't forget to catch The Conjuring 4 in theaters everywhere, Christmas 2017.
Yes.
Not everything they depict that I'm doing in there, I don't think that I do that stuff.
Rob,
especially the masturbation stuff.
You can't.
It's not how I do it.
You're not going to sell movie tickets.
Robert Downey Jr. is going to class it up, is what he's going to do.
It's not going to be accurate.
Tune in for the truth in The Conjuring 4.
All right, yeah. Stay in the scene, guys.